everyone, I'm Allie. You're tuning in to a quick 30-minute strength interval class. We will be using dumbbells, so if you have them at home, you'll want a medium and a light set. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use anything around your house, canned goods, laundry soap, your backpack, textbooks, whatever you have around for weight. You'll also want a mat if you have it, and then you'll definitely want some water nearby. We're going to start with a quick warm-up, then we'll get into our about 20-minute circuit-style workout, and we'll finish with a cool-down. So we're going to get started here with our warm-ups, starting with a hop and twist. Squeeze the core nice and tight. Get the blood flowing. Muscles warmed up. Engaging that core. We're going to be working all parts of our muscles today, so we want to make sure everything's nice and warm. All right, let's go into some butt kicks, bringing the heels up to your glutes. Warming up the quads and our lower body. Continuing to bring up that heart rate. A few more seconds here, and then we're going to go into some body weight squats. All right, bring out the toes slightly. We're going to start the movement by going back and then down. Weight in the heels, keeping the knees behind the toes. Come up, squeeze the glutes, and sink back down. Really warming up the lower body here, getting that joint mobility. Next, we're gonna go into a side reach with a hip rotation. All right, here we go. Reach to the side, stretch out, rotate that hip. Really reach, stretch out through the side, that hip flexor. Good, now come to the edge of your mat, hinge down for an inchworm, walk it out to a high plank, squeeze the core, walk it back up. Feeling the stretch through your hamstrings and the back of your legs. And one more rep. On the high plank, stay down here. Come down on all fours. We're going to go into glute circle. So push up, out, and down. We'll stay on this leg. And then rotate to the other side in just a minute here. Keeping a neutral spine, look in between your hands, not up too far or down at your knees. And switch sides, up, out, and down. Really engage the glute. Core is tight, belly button drawn in. And one more. And then we'll come on up for some alternating lunges with arm circles. So nice deep lunge forward, switching legs, arm circles forward, and now reverse your arm circles. And some shoulder rolls. And then just rotate the neck, stretch it out on both sides. One more each way. And that is your warm-up. I hope you feel nice and warm, ready to get into this workout. So our workout format, we're going to do 2 rounds. One focusing on our push muscles, and the second round focusing on our pull muscles. So we're going to be working our chest, triceps, shoulders, quads, and our glutes in round 1 for the push muscle round. Our first move is a squat to overhead press. So like we did in the warm-up with the bodyweight squat, toes are pointed out. Hold the weights up on your shoulders. Core is nice and tight. Shoulders are drawn back. You're going to sink down, weight in the heels, keeping the knees behind the toes, into a good low squat. Come up and press overhead. Return and repeat. Our next move is a forward lunge with a lateral arm raise. So you can drop to lighter weights since this is an arm exercise, or keep your medium weights. We're going to lunge forward, again, keeping that knee behind the toe. Lift the weights up, down, switch legs, and repeat. The second move, or the third move, is a push-up with an alternating tricep kickback. So again, you choose your weights if you want the medium or the light. You're going to go down into a push-up. You can hold the weights or have your hands at the side. And then grab a weight, tricep kickback, and then repeat. You can also do the push-up on your knees, holding the weights if you would like. And kick back. Our last move is a glute bridge with a chest press. So we're going to be holding a glute bridge position. Hips are up, weight is in the heels. Weights come out at a 90-degree angle. We're going to be chest pressing up over our chest and lowering back down. And that is your 4 exercises. So we will do each one for 45 seconds. You'll have about 15 seconds to switch to the next exercise. And after this round, you'll get a minute break before we move into round 2. So let's get started. Get set up for that squat. 45 seconds. Here we go. Squat to overhead press. Sink as low as you can in your squat. Core is tight, belly button drawn in. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Chest is open. Nice work. Keep breathing. All right, switching now to that forward lunge. Switch out your weights if you would like. Here we go. Couple deep breaths.
Just bounce.
And forward lunge, lifting up the weights. Lateral arm raise. Doing great. Keep it up. Working all parts of our body today. If you need a lunge and then lift, do whatever works for you. Coming up, we have our push-up with our alternating tricep kickbacks. All right, come on down. Grab the weights you would like to use. You choose if you want to do the push-up on your knee or your toes. All right, here we go. Down for the push-up. And then kick back, kick back. Keeping the elbow glued to the body and moving the arm right by your side.
Just bounce.
Should feel it in your tricep in the back of your arm. Feel that little squeeze and pinch back there. Core is nice and tight. Continue to maintain that neutral spine. Look in between your hands. Last move coming up. Give me one more. All right, flip on over for that glute bridge. You're doing great. This is our last move, and then you'll get a minute rest. Set it up, weights at a 90. Here we go, lift the hips up, weight in the heels, squeeze the glutes, and chest press. Belly button drawn in, core nice and tight. Really focus on slowly lowering the weights and then pressing up. Last 15 seconds right here. Can you push your hips up a little higher? Really squeeze those glutes. Nice work. You're almost there. One more rep. And done. You made it through circuit 1. Grab some water. Breathe. Take a little bit to rest. While you're doing that, I'm going to explain our second round, which will be focusing on the pull muscles. So pull muscles, we'll be working our back, our biceps, our hamstrings, and we'll be working a little bit of our glutes also. So we're going to start with a deadlift row. So I'm going to grab my medium weights. If you have heavy weights, this would be the time to use them. So for deadlift, we're going to be hinging like we did in our inchworm in the warm-up. So slight bend in the knees, hinging down and forward, hips push back till you feel a slight pull in your hamstring, the back of your leg. Back is nice and straight, core is tight. Going down as far as you can until you feel that pull, and then come up slightly, so you're still slightly bent over, and row, and then repeat. Down to the deadlift, up, and row. Move 2 is a bent over lat pull back. So this one is all upper body. So I'm going to switch to my lighter weights. You're going to be at that slight hinge, bent over position, core drawn in, and you're just going to pull the weights back and up. So I have my palms facing forward, just like that. Neutral spine, looking at the ground. Exercise 3 is a plie squat with a bicep curl. So we're gonna get a nice wide squat, toes pointing out, sink nice and low, hips are tucked under, and we're just gonna hold it here and bicep curl. Last, we're gonna do another glute bridge, but with a lat pull over. So coming up into the glute bridge, weights will be pushed together, and you're gonna bring them down and back overhead, just lightly touching the floor, and then coming back up. Working our lats and our back for that one. And that is all 4 exercises. All right, grab your weights. We're going into deadlift row. Starting 45 seconds. Here we go. So deadlift down as far as you can, come up, and row. When you row, keep the elbows by the body. Just pull the weights up and back. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. Nice work. All right, I'm gonna switch out to my lighter weights for that bent over lat pull back. A few seconds, get set up here. Core is tight, knees bent, slightly bent over, palms facing forward. Here we go, back and down. Neutral spine, looking at the ground right in front of you. Nice work, keep it up. Few more seconds. And then we're going into that plie squat. Here we go. Nice wide squat. And bicep curl. Hips are tucked under, core is tight. Sink down as low as you can. Nice work. Working our lower and upper body. Make this workout as efficient as possible in the short amount of time we have. You can always alternate your curls. Your arms start to get tired. Sink a little lower in that squat. Almost there. Next we're going into our glute bridge with lat pullover. All right, let's come on down. Set it up for the glute bridge. Weights overhead, push together. You can also only use one weight if you would like. Push the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and lower the weight up and down. Core should still be tight. Few more seconds here, and then you get another minute break. And time. Nice work. You are halfway through this workout. Grab some water, catch your breath. Another minute break here, and then we're going back to round one. We're going to repeat those one more time each. You're doing awesome. Okay, so round one, just a refresher. Squat to overhead press, and then alternating forward lunge with the lateral arm raise. Push up to the kickbacks, tricep kickbacks, and then finishing with a glute bridge and chest press. A few deep breaths here, shake your muscles out. I know they're probably starting to fatigue. We're gonna push through, do each of these rounds one more time, and then you will be on your way and on with the rest of your day. So let's start squat to overhead press. Here we go, 45 seconds. Last time you'll be doing this exercise. Weights up, toes slightly pointed out, back and down, weight in the heels, up and press. Core is nice and tight, knees are behind the toes. You've got the feel for this now. You can pick it up a little bit if you're comfortable. Add more weight if you think you need heavier weights. Do whatever works for you. What are your goals? Push yourself to them. Awesome job. And switching to the lunges with the arm raises. Here we go, get ready. Breathe. Forward lunge, alternating, and begin. Lateral arm raise, switching legs. Knee is behind the toe. Sinking nice and deep into the lunge. Arms coming up just to shoulder level. Slight bend in the elbows so we don't hyperextend them. Put strain on that joint. Core is still tight. Lift up, but don't scrunch your shoulders up. You want to work the shoulders with lifting, but not work them by lifting them up to your ears. Nice job. Doing great. Give me one more. All right, down for that push-up. Let's get set up. knees or toes, you choose. And here we go, core is tight, come down, push up, kick back, and kick back. Squeeze in the tricep as you kick it back. Weight by your body, elbow glued to your side. Neutral spine, looking at the mat right in front of you. Nice work, keep pushing. We're almost through this round. Working all our push muscles here. And time. All right, flip it over for that glute bridge. Last exercise in this round. Weights out at a 90. We're gonna push up, weight in the heels. Here we go. Pushing up over your chest. Core is tight. Slowly lowering down.
One step ahead.
Awesome work, keep going, you can do it, you're almost there. I'm right here with you. My muscles are burning.
One step ahead.
And time, nice work. Grab some water, take a second to breathe, stretch your muscles, shake it off. We just have to do round 2, work those pull muscles one more time, and then we are done. So just to remind you, we're doing the deadlift row first, and then the bent over lat pull backs, and then plie squat with the bicep curl, and lastly another glute bridge, but with the lat pullovers. All right, when you're ready, take a deep breath. Grab your weights. You have 4 more exercises, 45 seconds of work each. You can do it. Here we go, deadlift row. Down as low as you can. Come up, row it back, squeezing the shoulders. Core is tight, back is flat. Nice work. Feel that in your hamstrings on the back of your legs. Pulling the weights up. Awesome job. Really stick the hips back as you go down. And drop the weights, switch to lighter if you would like. Lat pullbacks, bent over, slight bend in the knees. This time we're gonna face our palms forward. Core is tight. And here we go, pull it back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Neutral spine, look at the ground in front of you. If this gets heavy for you because your muscles are fatigued, alternate like we did in our bicep curls, one at a time. Remember to keep that slight bend in the elbow so you're not hyperextending them. Great work. A few more seconds here and then we'll go into our plie squat. And switch it out. Nice wide plie squat, toes pointed out. Bring the hips under, sink nice and low. And bicep curl, here we go. Alternating or all together, whatever works for you. Nice work, a few more seconds here. Next, we're going into our glute bridge with the lat pullover. Last move coming up, and come on down. Get ready for your glute bridge. Weights overhead, push together or only using one. And here we go. Push the hips up, weight in the heels, squeeze the glutes, down overhead, and pull back up. Feel those lats work. Really squeeze the glutes. This is our last 45 seconds right here. You can do it. Keep pushing. I know your muscles are tired. That's how we get stronger. Squeeze that core. And one more. And done. Nice work. You made it through both rounds twice. We worked all of our muscles, pull and push. All right, we are now going to move into our cool down. So let's start with just bringing the arm across our body. It's really important to stretch our muscles after we do any sort of workout, but especially a strength workout like that. Feel that stretch through your shoulder. And open up, switch sides. Continue to take deep breaths here, bring the heart rate down. All right, open up again, bring the arm behind, grab the elbow, feel the stretch through your tricep. And switch sides. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, open up the chest, pull the chin away. Really open up, stretch out those muscles. You can get a little rotation in there. Stretch out all angles. All right, and then let's bring our arm behind, grabbing and stretching the neck to the side here. And switch sides. All right, let's grab the top of our foot or your ankle, push your hips forward, feel the stretch in your quad and the front of your thigh there. And switch legs. All right, come on down for a seated hamstring stretch. Feet out in front of you. Point or flex your feet towards you. Reach as far as you can. Feel that stretch through the back of your legs. And then point the toes. Bring the feet in. Press the bottoms together for a butterfly stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Press the knees towards the ground and slide the feet out, trying to bring your nose to your toes. Round the back, feel the stretch in between your shoulder blades. Leave one foot up front there. You're going to bring the other one behind and out straight for a nice pigeon stretch. You can have your elbows on the ground or sitting up tall. Should feel this through the hip flexor of the extended leg. And And then switch legs, one up and bent, one out straight behind. Stretching through the hips here. And that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for participating in this workout. I hope you got a great workout in and you feel great, and I hope to see you next time.